It's your boy Divine, aka the Kaizen Spirit, aka Mr. CEO of Control the Fucking Game. And we back on High Vibrations, nothing more, nothing less. No, I think I was talking too damn much. They gonna skip right over that shit. No, I can't fake it for you. I'ma stand on business. I want to talk to y'all about controlling your emotions and how controlling your emotions is very imperative just in your everyday life, just within reality, or more so just situations that you process, how your mind responds to different encounterments. That your actions and thoughts are just a result or a mere reflection of your paradigm. Paradigm controls habitual behavior, and almost all behavior is habitual. So in a nutshell, paradigm run your entire fucking life. Paradigm is going to be another fancy word for a pattern, and realize that your life is ruled by patterns. We stay on 3 planes of existence, and all of those planes of existence is ruled by patterns. You have a mental plane, you have a physical plane, and you also have a spiritual plane. And within those different individual planes, they're all ruled by different unique patterns. Confirmation. For that mental plane, it's going to be where that brain is activating. You feel me? It's going to be that confidence. It's going to be that thought process. The different patterns on that mentality of how you operate at, how your mind operates, the different patterns of how your brain operates, the different patterns of the whole mental capacity of what's going on within this brain. On the physical plane, you got actions, you got trauma that's held within our physical that can be released through stretching or different movements throughout the body. The physical plane is also going to be your genetic makeup, your full avatar, everything that's going on with things that you can see from a third dimension. On the spiritual plane, you're going to notice the different cycles, the intuition, the intellect. So I like to add faith on the spiritual plane, because realize that to believe what you see is not faith, but to believe the unseen is a triumph of amazing. When you're controlling your emotions, it's very imperative for you to know that emotions is not nothing but energy in motion. A big ass mass of energy in fucking motion. Imagine a fat ass train at full speed and you trying to cross the railroad tracks. Now, even if that train slams on brakes, the momentum of how it's moving is still going to cause it to slow down and not completely stop. You may still get hit by that motherfucker. And it's the same with our energy. You got to realize that it's energy in motion. If we don't identify it before it blows up, we don't identify it before we're able to regenerate it or operate it, then it's going to destroy us from the inside out. This game of emotions, I only see 3 motions, and that's going to be standing still, moving forward, or moving backwards. Now, standing still, you can be in the same exact position that you were in the past, of just how you respond to different situations, how you react, how your mind processes things. You can start moving forward to where you're progressing, you're working on that, you're handling situations differently, and then you can also move backwards to where you just don't give no fuck whatsoever, and you just react however you feel is right in that mere moment, versus taking the deep analyzation of what's actually going on. If it's hurting you, if it's harming you in that position, if it's really pushing something away from you. When it comes to emotions, you got to get real deal surgical. Sit back and analyze, what direction is this energy moving in? Is it spiraling? Is it going forward? Is it taking me up? How is this energy going to affect me in this future aspect? Your emotions could cost your life. You got to really be fully aware, because you can't go back. You can't take anything back that you said or anything back that you did. So it's really, really critical to have that discernment and be aware of what's going on. Make sure we responding and not reacting to things. It's 2 major categories just when I think of emotions as well. You have your perception, and then you're going to have validation. Now, perception is just going to be how you see the world, how you see reality, your lens of life, how you respond and react to things, how your mind processes things on an everyday basis. Now, with your perception, realize that we came from totally different genetic factors, social factors, as well as in environmental factors. That being said, we're all going to respond and react differently when it comes to situations. We're going to look through a different lens of life when it comes to situations. We're going to see things that's happening for us totally different. People may see things that's happening to them. Some people may see things that's happening for them. Perception falls very, 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 very critical when it comes to emotions. And I say that because perception is literally how you see life. So you may not see it one way, but what's small to you could be large to somebody else. What's large to you could be small to somebody else. So you just got to be aware of how the perception is going and how that perspective is being looked at when you're also taking a deep analyzation at your emotions. Second thing is going to be validation. Now, just how perception goes hand in hand with your life and what you see, also validation. Sometimes it's not about, you feel me, what you agree with or just being right, but sometimes that validation is needed. When you talk about energy and motion, everybody's perspective matters. Everybody got an equal perspective to be validated. What's crazy to you may not be crazy to that next person. What's stupid to you may not be stupid to the next person. And what's common sense to you, damn sure may not be common sense to the next motherfucker. Realize what's aligning with you and what's not, what's in harmony and what's not. Talk about validation. Just because you don't agree don't mean that you can't validate that next person's feelings. Just because you don't agree don't mean that you cannot validate the way that that person is. Don't just gotta be kissing ass, or more so you right. Simply taking a step back and having the discernment to observe and realize where the root of this energy is coming from. Like I talked about, emotions is just energy in motion. So if you see that energy in motion and it may not align with you or may not be in agreement with your perspective, take a step back and realize, damn, why is God presenting this to me? Why do I see it this way? Why is this going on? And really be able to respond to the information, respond to the chaos, because it makes it a lot more easy to navigate when it's arising to you, when it's arising to your conscious. Controlling your emotions is very imperative, and I want y'all to really value that deep to y'all heart. Y'all control the game. I love y'all.